Paper 2, question 20. These types of questions, I've got to say, is one of the most disliked questions by my students. It's the worded questions and it's speed, distance, time again, but you just have to break things down. So it's a 4-marker. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to break it down where we could get a couple of marks, or each break it down into mark by mark by mark, and see how we can pull out the answer from there, getting out the information. So it's all about extracting all the information from the question and then see how we can go. Okay, Ollie drove 56 kilometers from Liverpool to Manchester. So I'm going to start with, there's Liverpool, there's Manchester. So he drove from there to there. Ollie drove, and that was 56 kilometers. Okay. He then drove from Manchester to Sheffield. So he went from Manchester to Sheffield, and he drove 61 kilometers there. 61. Okay, yeah. Okay, Ollie's average speed from Liverpool to Manchester was 70, so he drove that at 70 kilometers per hour. Ollie took 75 minutes to drive from Manchester to Sheffield. Manchester to Sheffield, that took him 75 minutes. Okay. Now it goes here, work out Ollie's average speed for his total drive from Liverpool to Sheffield. Now, before we start this, when we're doing this, it needs the average speed. So what do we know about average speed? Average speed is going to equal total distance divided by total time. Okay, total distance shared by total time. Now his total distance, so you get a mark for this. Total distance is 56 plus 61. Again, you got a calculator. You can just put this in your calculator. You could do it in your head, but you've got to be stressed out and worried about things anyway. So just make sure as you're doing it in your calculator, just put in the digits carefully. Double check you got 56, add 61, and just take your time. So that's going to be 117 kilometers. So that's going to be his total distance. So get at least 4 marks. You could get a mark for that. You might even get a mark for noting out the formula of what we got here. Okay, distance over time, but it's total distance over total time. So we've been told the time here, and it does say it wants it kilometers per hour. Okay, we'll sort that out in a second. But first of all, it's not 75 minutes. It's taken him 75 minutes to do the distance. Now let's see how long it takes. If you're doing an average of 70 kilometers per hour, and you're taking that distance is 56 minutes. So if you just going to quickly note here that you should know this, that you got distance, speed, time, distance, speed, time triangle. So for this case, I know what the distance is, and I know what its speed is. So I want the time. So time would equal, cover that up, distance over speed. Distance is 56 kilometers over the speed, which was 70 kilometers per hour. So 56 kilometers over 70 kilometers per hour. If you do that on the calculator, 56 divided by 70, you get, let's convert that, 0.8. So that speed, so the time, sorry, is 0.8 of an hour. And you know there are 60 minutes in an hour. So multiply that by 60. And that will give me 48 minutes. Okay, you definitely get a mark for that. So far you get a mark here, and you get a mark here, and possibly pointing that out. But definitely got 2 marks in there. So I'm going to change this. So hopefully the total we got here, we had, sorry, I call that T, but that was D. The total, I did put it as a total, but it's total distance. The total distance D is 117. Now the total time, call that T, total time is going to be 48 minutes for the first lot, plus the 75 minutes for the second part of the journey. So that's going to be 48. On your calculator, again, use your calculator, add 75 equals 123 minutes. 1, 2, 3 minutes. Okay, So let's put our total distance. Now don't forget we got it in minutes, so we can work out what the kilometers per minute, and then we know that there are 60 minutes in an hour, and multiply it by 60 to get it in kilometers per hour. So don't stress too much about that. Distance, total distance was 117 kilometers, and you can put kilometers there if you want, and 1, 2, 3 minutes there to come down. Okay, so if I then go and just again use my calculator, just take it step by step. 117 divided by 1, 2, 3 minutes. SD button, that gives me. Now don't start, if you want, just leave it as a fraction if you want. That's 39 over 41 kilometers per minute. I will probably leave it as a fraction at the moment, or if you do convert it as decimal, don't panic too much about that. Just leave that be. Make sure you keep that answer there, because then you need to multiply that by 60 and to get it in kilometers per hour, because the answer does want it in kilometers per hour. So multiply that by 60 as the 60 minutes in an hour times 60. Okay, so you do that clearly. Press equals, press the SD button. So the average speed, now you can start doing the rounding and say that it's going to be 57 point, we just call that 1 to 3 single figures, 1 kilometers per hour. 57.1 kilometers per hour. Okay, just looking at how it goes.